How's it going, everybody? Wolf Art. I'm making another State of the Channel address. I made one back in December, kind of just talking about things that were going on at the time, such as the fact that I was getting a job, I was going to my dad's, and I wasn't really sure um, about the future of the channel. Coincidentally, after I did that, some of the best videos on the channel came out, and it was one distinct peak in the channel. But now things are a little bit different. I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, and there are many different reasons for that I'm going to go over here. Not only reasons as to why, but also just an explanation as to what's going on here. So let's move along with that. So one of the biggest reasons that I haven't been uploading lately is because Twitch has not been cooperating with me, and I don't even think it's Twitch, it's more so my internet. I've had a lot of internet issues over the past about a month, around the time before I uploaded my Just Cause 4 video. It came out about a month ago. My streams have been being cut short very frequently. I would not be able to get very far, usually less than 30 minutes into a stream before it would crash. And that resulted in a lot of wasted recordings. I tried to record an NHL video when I got NHL 22, comparing that to NHL 21 and 19 and 15. I got NHL 94 to try that out. I got, or Die for Diesel got MLB 21, and we played a game there. A lot of good footage that just ended up being lost. And some of the videos that will be going up after this video that I've cataloged, and I'll get to that in a minute, will also have suffered a similar fate, but were good enough for me to upload. The podcast is a notable example. Episode 20, a very notable podcast episode that I only had 3 minutes of, and Ohio still hasn't uploaded. She'll get to that too. So that was a big blocker. Whenever I felt like recording a video, it just wouldn't work, and it resulted in a lot of concern. That has not necessarily been fixed, but it's been alleviated. I recently came across a setting that allows me to recover crashed streams, which it's very well possible you might see this during this stream, knowing how it's gone. But essentially it'll just put up a little error screen, and then that screen will go away when I stop the stream and then restart it, but it will remain the same VOD, which has been very helpful, because that was one of the issues I ran into, is that I don't know how to edit two videos together. So I need to be able to not have the videos separate. So it doesn't work with all games. I tried to record a Gang Beasts video with Die for Diesel, and that didn't end up working because the stream crashed, and when I went into Twitch, I went back into the game, it booted me to the main menu. So games that do things like that are going to be just natural issues in this deal. But let's move on here. So the next reason was a lack of time. I'm working close to 40-hour work weeks, and the days that I'm not working, I'm usually doing something out and about. Hanging out with Die for Diesel has been a great portion of my last few weeks. I've also been spending a lot of time watching the 2022 Stanley Cup, Go Avs. That took up a lot of my time from like 6 to 9:30, which is the majority of time I'm awake in a given day after work. So all of those things have taken a lot of my time, the time in my day. But I've still had days where I could record. So what's stopping me? Well, this brings me to a general lack of interest in making videos, not only with myself, but also with Die for Diesel and Ohio, who both haven't streamed or uploaded in a decently long time. This seems to be kind of the three of us all just kind of not really giving a whole lot of a shit anymore. I mean, this channel's been around for just a about a month over a year at this point. A little less than a month over a year at this point. And, you know, it's been a pretty eventful year. A lot of things have happened. And a lot of things have changed. And, you know, some of the reasons we did YouTube then aren't necessarily here anymore. It doesn't mean that oh, by the way, I'm not stopping YouTube. I will continue to make videos. I have plenty of videos that will go up after this. And one way you can tell that I've lost interest is the fact that I have 5 videos currently that I uploaded but did not publish, essentially. So I brought them to the main stage and just didn't do anything with it. Because I recorded it, uploaded it, and then forgot all about it. So it's just shown a lack of real interest in recording. So that's just resulted in no videos coming out. Another element to this, I'm trying to make sure there was nothing else. Yeah, that was pretty much all I needed to go over there other than this. Another slightly smaller element of why I've been not streaming much is because I've been feeling pretty down over the last about a week. Like I said, about a week ago. This is not official yet, and I debated even bringing it up on stream, and I figured it was at least somewhat pertinent, not only to why I've been absent, but also just to the general future of the channel. Myself and my boyfriend, Gavin, or Dumb Fox Boy, some of you may know him, have split. I'm not going to go into details as to why. It's not really important. I'll just leave it at he's in a really shitty spot, both physically, mentally, geographically, you name it. It's not going well. And that just resulted in where we are today. So, in terms of the future of the channel, it's unlikely that he will ever appear again. I do want to keep in contact, and if all goes well, even if we don't end up continuing to date, at the very least we'll continue to be in contact, and it's possible that he might return to the Xbox, but from the way it looks right now, I don't think he even has a TV in that house, probably, let alone Wi-Fi or an Xbox. So, it seems that that is pretty much over, which also brings into question the militia. This is yet another event where a member of the militia has unfortunately left, and all of that boils down. I still want to make videos. I still want, you know, I still want the militia to be a thing for the most part, but there's only so much I can really do. So, I don't really know what the plan is at this point. I don't plan on disbanding the militia. If the militia ever does disband, it's going to go quietly. It's not going to be an official disbandment, I can tell you that much. But, I don't know, it's dwindling at this point, and I question its integrity for the future. But, this is all spitballing from me. This has nothing to do with Ohio or Diesel's thoughts on the matter. But it's done a lot less expanding and a lot more shrinking. So, you know, it worries me sometimes. But, like I said, I mean, a lack of interest in uploading is something you really can't fix. Either you do or you don't. And so, at least for the time being, at least probably for the majority of the summer, there's probably not going to be a whole lot of uploads. This could change. I thought the same thing with the first State of the Channel address, which is exactly why I'm making this one, but ultimately, this is where I'm coming from here. Just put simply, I don't know what I'm doing in the future. I'll make videos on occasion. Solo videos probably are going to be few and far between. I should also point out that Ohio hasn't really been online much lately. I haven't really interacted with him, and a lot of the time when we're all playing video games, we're all doing something and not recording it. So there's just a lot of empty time, put simply. I do want to mention that in terms of series and, you know, different videos on the channel, the only thing being canceled at this point is the Minecraft Multiplayer Survival with Gavin. That's done. There's nothing I can really do about that one. Unfortunately, it stopped at an episode, but there's nothing I can really do. And that is probably going to end up being the last appearance of him on the channel. As well. But those videos, all those videos will be staying up. I will never be taking those videos down unless the videos around them are going down. So, I'm not burning any bridges here. I'm just sad, to be honest. So, like I said, I mean, more videos will go up in the future, but ultimately, I don't really know where to look going forward. So, there you go. There's my little address just on what's going on, why I've been so infrequently uploading, and why that's, you know, there's going to be more, but there's, you know, a return to daily uploads where I uploaded like a video a day for, I think I did it for a solid, like a month, maybe a month and a few days. Like that's probably not going to happen anytime soon, if not again. A lot of my momentum for, you know, Gavin was also and there it is, a stream crash. I knew I was dragging time. I don't know where that left off, so I'm just going to restart the last sentence I was on. Gavin was a big push for my streaming future. You know, he wanted me to do well here, and he even wanted to contribute to its future when we lived together. So, that not being there is something that's gonna, you know, get in the way a little bit. How much? It's hard to really tell. I do still want to have like a setup, you know, when I move out and have my own house, but I don't really know anymore. So, anyway, I think that's going to do it for the State of the Channel address for the summer of 2022. You know, hopefully this will turn out like the last State of the Channel address, where, you know, everything will turn out so much better afterwards, but I don't know. I think this is probably going to be the darkest time in the channel's history. Anyway, after this video goes up, in the following days, you'll see a Golf with Friends video that I recorded, I think yesterday, and some Forza videos that I forgot to upload that were recorded quite a long time ago. That I just, like I said, just totally forgot about. They all got cut off, unfortunately, but hopefully that shouldn't be an issue anymore. Alright, everybody. Have a good one.